Your habits are your wiring. Ever feel like your bad habits own you? Like no matter how hard you try, you always end up back at square one? It's not weakness, it's wiring. And today, I'm going to show you why breaking bad habits feels impossible and how to finally break free. You're battling a program, not a choice. We all have one. That habit that keeps pulling us back. Maybe it's scrolling until 2 a.m. Maybe it's overeating when you promised yourself you'd stay clean. Maybe it's skipping workouts or any other destructive pattern. You name it. It doesn't matter what your bad habit is. The cycle feels the same. You weak-willed fool, you swear you'll quit. You do fine for a few days. Then stress hits, or boredom, or temptation. And just like that, you're back in the trap. And when you fail, you don't just feel disappointed, you feel defeated, like you'll never change. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you. Habits don't care about your motivation. Habits run deeper. They're etched into your brain like grooves in a record. That's why breaking them feels impossible. But impossible is a lie. You can break them, not with willpower alone, but with strategy. Today, I'll show you why bad habits hold so much power over you, and step by step, how to take that power back. The 7 laws of habit breaking. Lesson 1. Habits are loops, not choices. Most people think bad habits are about making bad decisions, but in reality, habits are loops. Cue, routine. Reward. Cue, you feel stressed. Routine, you smoke, scroll, or snack. Reward, your brain feels relief. That loop gets wired into your brain, over and over, until it feels automatic. So when you say, "Why can't I stop?" the answer is, because your brain isn't deciding, it's repeating a program. The action. Don't just try to stop the habit. Identify the cue and reward. That's where the real change happens. Lesson 2. Dopamine is the dealer. Bad habits survive because your brain gets paid in dopamine. Dopamine isn't just the pleasure chemical, it's the anticipation chemical. It spikes before the habit, not after. That's why cravings feel so strong. Your brain is already celebrating before you've even lit the cigarette or opened the app. Think about junk food. The craving hits before you even taste it. That's dopamine at work. The action. Don't wait for cravings to disappear. They won't. Train yourself to ride them out. A craving feels like a wave. It rises, it peaks, then it falls. If you wait 10 minutes, most cravings pass. Lesson 3. Willpower alone doesn't work. We love to believe we can just quit with discipline. But willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. That's why you do fine in the morning, but break at night. Or why you relapse after a stressful day. Your environment beats your willpower every time. Real example. If you keep cookies in your kitchen, eventually you'll eat them. If you keep TikTok on your phone, eventually you'll scroll. The action. Don't fight habits head on. Re-engineer your environment. Remove triggers. Make bad habits hard to do and good habits easy. Lesson 4. Replace, don't just remove. Here's the fatal mistake. People try to quit cold turkey without a replacement. But your brain hates empty space. If you remove a habit, it craves a substitute. Stop scrolling, you'll snack. Stop smoking, you'll chew gum, or worse, relapse. You can't erase habits. You can only replace them. Practical example. Instead of scrolling when bored, go for a 5-minute walk. Instead of smoking when stressed, practice deep breathing or stretch. The action. Always replace the routine while keeping the cue and reward. That's how rewiring works. Lesson 5. Identity is stronger than goals. Here's the truth. Habits stick when they become who you are. If your goal is quit smoking, you're still identifying as a smoker who's trying to quit. But if your identity becomes, "I'm not a smoker," suddenly, the habit no longer fits. Same with fitness. If your goal is lose weight, it's temporary. But if your identity is, "I'm an athlete," your actions change permanently. The action. Don't just set goals. Build identity. Start saying, "I'm the kind of person who." Lesson 6. Accountability changes everything. Isolation is a bad habit's best friend. When no one knows your struggle, relapse feels safe. But when someone's watching, you think twice. That's why AA, gyms, masterminds, and support groups work. They create external accountability. The action. Don't fight alone. Tell one trusted person your goal. Or better, join a group where your identity shifts. Lesson 7. Progress is messy, and that's normal. Here's what kills people. Relapse. They think one slip equals total failure, so they give up. But relapse is part of the process. Think of it like this. If you trip on a staircase, you don't throw yourself down the rest of the stairs. You just get back up. Every relapse is feedback. It shows you where your system is weak. The action. Track your habits. Celebrate streaks. When you slip, study the cue that triggered it. Then adjust. You just need to keep fighting. Listen, breaking a bad habit is not about perfection. It's about persistence. You're not weak for struggling. Your brain has been wired this way for years. But every time you resist, even for a minute, you're rewiring. Every time you choose the harder road, you're building self-control. And eventually, what feels impossible today will feel automatic tomorrow. Imagine a year from now, waking up free from the habit that used to own you. That freedom is possible, but it won't come from magic. It comes from small daily victories. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep fighting. The ultimate challenge. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one bad habit, just one. Don't try to fix everything at once. This week, identify the cue, replace the routine, keep the reward, track it, fight through the cravings. And when you slip, don't quit. Learn and restart. Because habits don't shape you overnight. They shape you brick by brick. Now I want to hear from you. What's the hardest habit you've ever tried to break? Drop it in the comments. I'll read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, share it with someone who's fighting their own battle. Remember, discipline isn't about never falling. It's about rising one more time than you fall.